Okay. What is your name?
Cristina.
Okay. When did you first come to the U.S.? How old were you?
13.
Okay. And where did you come from?
Mexico.
Okay. And what was your reason for coming to the U.S.?
To progress.
In what way?
Everything.
Okay. Was it your choice to come to the U.S. or did your parents make you come?
My parents.
Okay. Did you want to come or were you okay with it?
I was okay with it.
Okay. When you came to the U.S., how much English did you know?
Nothing.
Okay. Did you enroll in school right away or were you... Okay.
Right away.
Okay. And you went to school in Mexico too, right?
Yes.
Okay. So how was the curriculum different in Mexico compared to the U.S.? Was it a big change in how school was done or was it the same?
A big change.
In what ways?
A lot. We didn't seem to have a lot of stuff there that we have here for help from the state.
Financial or educational help?
Both.
Okay. Were the teachers different from Mexico to the U.S.?
Not really.
Okay. Which was harder for you, just academically, not with English, in Mexico or the U.S.?
Here, because there it was just like middle school. No, it was like elementary school.
Okay.
And here it was more.
Okay. How long do you feel like it took you before you were comfortable speaking in English?
How long what?
How long until you felt comfortable speaking in English?
Years.
Okay. What kind of grades did you get on average?
The lowest was the 70s.
Okay.
On the 70s.
Okay. Which class was the easiest, or which subject was the easiest for you?
Math.
Really? And which one was the hardest?
There is no harder for me, but the one I less liked, it was science.
Why?
Because there's a lot of projects to do.
Okay. Did you graduate from school here?
No.
How far did you go?
10.
Okay.
Completed.
Okay. And why did you stop there?
I don't know. I got bored.
Okay. Was there anything that your teachers could have done to have motivated you to stay?
Yes. The assignments were too long. I was quickly on my assignment, and I didn't like. At first, they had like the 8 classes on the same day, and then they changed it for 4 classes one day.
Okay.
4 on another day, and I didn't like that. It was boring.
Okay. At the time, was it important for you to graduate, or was it just something nice to have?
It was important.
Okay. Is it more important now than it was then? Okay. If you could go back, would you have stayed? Why?
Because for a lot of reasons, I want to have my diploma. I want a better job. I need a better job.
Okay.
And probably I could go to college.
Okay. How many brothers and sisters do you have?
6 brothers, and I had a sister.
Okay. And how many of them graduated from high school?
4.
Okay.
4 brothers.
Okay. How many of them went to school here?
All of them.
Okay.
Well, except for my sister.
Okay. Why did she not go to school here?
She didn't like it. She didn't want to.
Did she try it at all, or just never tried?
She tried it the first year that we got here.
Okay. And do you remember why she didn't like it?
I guess the language.
Okay. How did your mom and dad react when you decided to drop out of school?
They got mad.
Did you have any arguments with them about it, or were they just upset and then they let it go?
we had a lot of arguments.
Okay. And what did your parents say?
That I need to go back to school because I need to find a good job, but I just didn't listen to them.
Okay. Okay, now you have 3 children, and how old are they?
The oldest, he is 11. The second one, she's 9. And the baby is 3.
And in general, how do they do it in school?
Yes, great.
Okay. Do they enjoy going to school, do you think?
I think they do.
Okay. What language is primarily spoken at home?
Spanish.
Okay. And did they know English before starting school?
No.
And did they start school in kindergarten?
Pre-K.
Okay. How long would you say that it took them to become proficient in English?
They're still learning.
Okay. Do you think that learning English has held them back at all?
Yes.
A lot or a little? How much?
A lot.
Okay. How confident are you that they'll graduate from high school?
I would love it.
But are you sure that they will, or is there any doubt?
I'm pretty sure they will.
Okay. What about college?
I hope they go.
How do you think that they feel about it? How confident are they with going to graduate and going to college?
As of now, as of today, they look like they want to go.
Okay. How often do you talk to their teachers?
It depends on my job. If I have a job where I can go late, I can go every morning to the school.
But do you actually get to talk to the teachers, or you just go?
Not on the last years, but before I used to even help the teachers do assignments for the kids.
Okay. And how approachable are the teachers normally? Do you feel comfortable talking to them?
Yes.
Okay.
Very nice.
Do they speak Spanish or English?
English.
Okay. And do you have friends that don't like talking to the teachers because they don't speak Spanish, or are they all comfortable with the teachers?
I have friends. They don't feel comfortable.
Okay. What do you think motivates your children to do well in school?
Seeing their uncles, especially their uncle Genaro, he graduated and went to the university.
Okay.
So they have dreams about that.
Okay. And is there something that you can think of that the teachers can do to help them more than they're already helping them?
Yes, because sometimes teachers, they only ask, what do you like to be in the future, but they don't give you like, not options, but ideas.
Like ideas of careers?
Or, I don't know, I think everyone needs more help on that.
Okay. Did you have any connections or like relationships with any of your teachers when you were in school, or were they just the people that you saw for an hour every day?
Just people that I saw.
Do you think it would have made a difference if you had teachers that you knew on a more personal level?
Yes.
In what way?
Because when you get into a conversation, sometimes you learn things that you don't know, and especially when you don't know where to go and ask for help.
So thinking back to when you were in high school and you made a decision to drop out, is there anything that any teacher could have done to change your mind?
Yes, because like I said, if they can focus on people like me, that I always like to do all my homework or my assignments on time, and they don't spend all the time with other people or students that they don't want to listen or do their job, probably a lot of people, more people can graduate from high school.
Okay, so you're saying that the teachers put all of their energy into the kids that were already lost and didn't put their energy into the kids that were really trying.
Because they think that because we do everything good and on time, we don't need help, but we do. We also need attention as they do, as other people do.
Okay.